What up? It's Angry Blue Sock with another song request. This one comes from WWE Carl 1. Wants me to sing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song. By Will Smith, of course. The song's only about a minute long, so I'm going to throw in a bonus track. For all of those who remember back in the day before this TV show was ever on, Parents Just Don't Understand. I know that was my jam, so that's going to immediately follow. Anyway, now, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'd like to tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel-Air. On West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spent most of my days, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and shooting some b-ball outside of the school when a couple of guys said they were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle to Bel-Air." I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh and it had dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cab was rare, but I thought, nah, forget it. Yo homes to Bel-Air! I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cab, "Yo home, smell you later!" Looked at my kingdom. I was finally there to settle in on my throne as the Prince of Bel-Air. Told you it was short. And now, something from my generation a little more. Parents just don't understand. You know, parents are the same no matter time nor place. They don't understand that us kids are going to make some mistakes. So to you other kids all across the land, there's no need to argue. Parents just don't understand. I remember one year my mom took me school shopping. It was me, my brother, my mom, my pop, and my little sister all hopped in the car. We headed downtown to the Gallery Mall. My mom started bugging with the clothes she chose. I didn't say nothing at first. I just turned up my nose. She said, "What's wrong? This shirt cost $20. I said, "Mom, this shirt is plaid with a butterfly collar." The next half hour was the same old thing. My mother buying me clothes from 1963, and then she lost her mind and did the ultimate. I asked her for Adidas, and she bought me zips. I said, "Mom, what are you doing? You're ruining my rep." She said, "You're only 16. You don't have it wrapped red." I said, "Mom, let's put that clothes back, please." She said, "No. You go to school around for a fashion show." I said, "This isn't China. Come on, Mom. I'm not Bowser. Mom, please put back them bell-bottom Brady Bunch trousers. But if you don't want to, I can live with that. But you gotta put back the double-knit reversible slacks." She wasn't moved. Everything stayed the same. Inevitably, the first day of school came. I thought I could get over it. I tried to play sick, but my mom said, No way, forget it." There was nothing I could do. I tried to relax. Dressed up in those ancient artifacts. And when I walked into school, it was just as I thought. The kids were cracking up, laughing at the clothes Mom bought. And those who weren't laughing still had a ball, because they were pointing and whispering as I walked down the hall. I got home and told my mom how my day went. She said, "If you were laughing, you weren't needed, because they're not good friends." For the next 6 hours, I tried to explain to my mom that I was going to have to go through this about 200 more times. So to you other kids all across the land, there's no need to argue. Parents just don't understand. Okay, here's the situation. My parents went away on a week's vacation, and they left the keys to the brand new Porsche. Were they mine? Well, of course not. I'll just take it for a little spin, and maybe show it off to a couple of friends. I'll just cruise around the neighborhood. Well, maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, of course I should. Pay attention, here's the thick of the plot. I pulled up to the corner at the end of my block. That's when I saw this beautiful girly girl walking. I picked up my phone just to perpetrate like I was talking. You should have seen this girl's bodily dimensions. I honked my horn just to get her attention. She said, "Was that for me?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Why?" I said, "Come on and take a ride with a hell of a guy." She said, "How do I know you're not sick? You could be some deranged lunatic." I said, "Come on, Toots. My name is the Prince. Besides, would a lunatic have a Porsche like this?" She agreed and we were on our way. She was looking very good, and so was I must say a word. We hit McDonald's, pulled into the driveway. We ordered 2 Big Macs and 2 large fries with Cokes. She kicked her shoes off onto the floor. She said, "Drive fast, speed turns me on." She put her hand on my knee. I put my foot on the gas. We almost got whiplash and took off so fast. The roof was open. The music was high, and this girl's hand was steadily moving up my thigh. She had opened up 3 buttons on her shirt so far. I guess that's why I didn't notice a police car. We're doing 90 in my mom's new Porsche, and to make this long story short, When the cop pulled me over, I was scared as hell. I said, I don't have a license, but I drive very well, officer. I almost had a heart attack that day. Come to find out the girl was a 12-year-old runaway. I was arrested. The car was impounded. There was no way for me to avoid being grounded. My parents had to come off from vacation to get me. I'd rather be in jail than to have my father hit me. My parents walked in. I got my grip. They said, Mom, Dad, how was your trip? They didn't speak. I said, I want to plead my case, but my father just shoved me in the car by my face. There was a hard ride home. I don't know how I survived. They took turns. One would beat me while the other was driving. I couldn't believe it. I just made a mistake. Well, parents are the same no matter time, no place. So to you other kids all across the land, take it from me. Parents just don't understand. Well, now that I relived the youth of rap and exactly how bad and cornball this song was, even though I loved it and still do, that was fun. I'm going to take a nap now. Later, guys. Thanks for the song request, W.W. Carl.